Good afternoon. I'm going to try this for the first time, doing a screencastify for you. Today, what we're going to look at is how to create graph paper using Google Sheets. And then we're going to copy some pixel art and draw some pictures. It should be a lot of fun. Let's start off with taking a look at Google Sheets. That's the sheet I'm on right now. As you can see from the instructions that I gave you, the first step is to select all. The easiest way to select all is to hit Control A on your keyboard. What select all does is to highlight all the cells on the area, okay, all the cells on the page. The next thing we're going to do, as it says in the next step, is to actually grab, and you can see me doing it right here. You can grab, let's see, I'm going to try to use one of these tools. Yeah, and what you're looking for is right up here between the columns. So you see how there's a column G and a column H, right between is a line. That's true for all columns. There's a line between each one of them, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab one of the columns, the line between the columns like that, and it becomes a double arrow, as I mentioned in the instructions. It becomes a double arrow. And then I wanna click with my left mouse button, drag left until I get sort of a square shape. So I want about as much width as I have height. And then once I let go, I have perfect squares, and that makes graph paper. The next step will be to draw on that. Okay, we do that by simply selecting a cell, hitting the fill color bucket, which is right here. You see me going up to it right here on the toolbar, and then I can fill it with whatever color. If I'm trying to draw something red, I can put in red. If I'm trying to draw something green, I can put in a green. Okay, so that's how we draw on this. Finally, what you are drawing is a copy of some pixel art that I've given you. You can either use one of the examples that I gave you in the Google Classroom page, or you can find one of your own and copy and paste it on there so I can see it. But what you're trying to do is make an exact copy. So let's take a look at one of the pictures that I have available here. Well, I'm just going to find an example. Here's an example of a what is that? A Pokeball. And so I'll make a copy of that. Come back to my page and paste it in there. And so what I'm going to do with this Pokeball, I'll make it a little smaller, put it up here, and then I can start drawing the Pokeball. So I'm going to say, okay, let's take a look. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 black dots or pixels at the top. So I'm going to count over 1, 2, 3, 4 by dragging over it, and then I'm going to fill that with black. So that makes that first line, okay? Then I notice I've got 1, 2 over here, 1, 2 over here, and so I'm going to match that. Okay, looks good. Now here I got 2 different shades of red, so I'm going to make sure I make a bright red here. But this is a little slightly darker red, so I'm getting that shading look or that shadowy look. And so I'm going to find a slightly darker version of red. Nice. So I'm going to continue in that manner until I get to the bottom, and then it'll be an exact duplicate of that picture that I made using pixel art. Well, I hope this demo has been helpful to you, and good luck making your designs.